Good morning, Beau. Good morning. Well, it's Monday, 16 March 2026, 6:30 a.m. and the climate is 43 degrees Fahrenheit. We're out here with Beau this morning, just starting the morning poop walk. For whatever reason, we slept through our alarm, so we're kind of behind the 8 ball, looking for Rudy. The first poop of the day's in the bag. Well, we're approaching a northwest coyote, take corner. And them two lights there, that's Rudy's handlers. You can see the green light up collar to the left. Can't see it anymore, but it's out there, I seen it. That'd be Rudy. Beau and Rudy haven't seen each other since Saturday, so it should be a joyous reunion between these two dogs, Beau and Rudy. I thought she'd make the full move. There she goes. Hi, Rudy. Good morning. How's it going? Good morning. You want to do 40% more distance this morning? There hasn't been a whole lot of action yet on this walk. It's always good to see Rudy in the morning. I just walked through the whole woods section alone. Beau was back up with the ladies. I'm not quite sure what Rudy's up to. He was with me for a little. There's Beau. Yeah, I was wondering, but yeah, Beau did wake up angry this morning like most mornings. I wasn't 100% on that until just then. Poor Rudy. Yeah, it looks like that beatdown woke up Rudy a little bit. You see he's moving pretty good now. He was sort of ambling mostly before. The walk here is winding down. And if history is a guide, which it is, it's just going to be me and... Whoa. History is not a guide. Here comes Beau. She usually hangs out behind me with the ladies on this stretch. That narration makes me look like a moron, which is fine. I'm okay with that. Someday I reckon you're not going to be able to say moron without offending. Folks. When I say folks, I mean Californians. They're very careful about their words. They make up a lot of words. They change the meanings of a lot of words. These things are important to the Californians. Well, we're back at the coal face. The time is 8:01 a.m. The climate is 42 degrees Fahrenheit. It's going to be a long work day. I'm not even sure how long until I check my diary. All right, Beau, let's get to it. Low enthusiasm, Beau. Well, let's load you up, Beau. Come on. Load up. Now, Beau does have the right idea here, but I got to prep. I got back-to-back Japan calls. A lot of it's going to be not a big deal, but I got to prep for the first one, though. I'd rather be actually power napping, but we're likely not to get a power nap until Friday. Well, that first call is over. We got approval for my next contract, which is good. Kind of a slam dunk situation anyway. Dinner time for Beau. She's gonna be eating tri-tip all week, I've just decided. I'm not gonna hand feed her the entire allocation. Got a lot of it pre-prepped in her kibble.
Hi, Bubba's. How you doing? Hi. What's Simba doing? Oh, Simba's going outside, huh? Hi, bud. Hi, Chase. Hi. Oh, my goodness. Simba's coming. Whoa.
Yeah, we got about 20 minutes to spend together, so we're gonna sit on the couch here. If the dog moves over.
なので、本学期末用意試験ではまずは原稿期で 50% 以上の重点率を達成することを目標に、しました。で、なお、このサンプルが365日の試験期間を影響して、新進捗としましたが、傾向に変わりはありませんでした。では、参考資料をお作ってください。で、これがですね、本学期末試験の準備になります。検討剤じゃないかと。それからあとですね、いわゆる炭化物にやはりがどうしてもこれはもう亀裂は避けられないと思うんですよね。そうするとやはりその排気体の健全性をどこで担保するのかと、ケーシングだけでいいのかと、その辺のことも今後の検討だというふうに思います。目標としてしておりますので、忙しいと恐縮ですけれどもコメントを書いていただいて、VNS 社内の報告書取りまとめ等に有効に寄与できればと思います。
Grumpy Beau. Well, the marathon meeting's finally over. It's 8:45. And I'm going to bring Beau up the block and then I'm going to bring her to bed, I guess. That's a very good stretch, Beau. Good morning, Beau. Good morning. I think that's the creature from under the bridge. What is that? A possum? No, that's a kitty cat. I don't think it's a kitty cat living under the bridge. Beau, leash protocols for the first 200 yards. Well, it's Tuesday, 17 March 2026. Tuesday morning, I should say. The time is 6:17 a.m. and the climate is 58 degrees Fahrenheit. Feels like 53. Day one of the Californian heat dome. I am wearing shorts, but aside from that, I am still overdressed. T-shirt, a flannel, plus my dog walking coat. So that was a mistake. And we got Beau on leash protocols because of that kitty cat. It's actually the safe play. Now I'm checking for the creature under the bridge. Given the climatic conditions, this is probably going to be the week the ticks come back out here. We're not looking forward to it, but we're going to have to change our morning walk. We do it seasonally because of the damn ticks. We do have some plans that we've discussed to keep Rudy and Beau's life. Oh, she's pooping. The first poop of the day is in the bag. We made it through the diagonal in the dogfight arena. Now we're headed up to Skunk Junction, the wood section. We're about 13 minutes ahead of schedule compared to yesterday. So we should be able to run into Rudy right about the time we need to make the turn into rabbit territory. But we're really on a dogatarian mission. I always haul extra water for Rudy. So we'd like to water him up and let him visit with Beau and such. I do see a couple lights coming through the tree line there. It's going to be Rudy's handlers. All right, looks like Beau's making her move. Hey, Rudy, good morning. How are you today? Good morning. We'll set up for a water break. Seriously? Let's go. That'd be a rabbit. Looks like Dawn is broke. Rudy was moving fast. Nice job, Rudy. Definitely rabbit country. There's a good look at Rudy there. You can see how fit he's getting with all these walks. He's just a strong, good-looking dog. Okay, there's the poop bag. There we go. Now we're back at the coal face. The time is 7:37 a.m. The climate is 58 degrees Fahrenheit. It's going to be a scorcher today. Here's something interesting. This ain't Beau's poop. That's Rudy's. Get a shovel. Oh, look who jumped up on the office couch. You doing okay, Beau? Give me a funny look. Oh. Oh.
What's going on? Hi, Bubba's. Hi. What are you doing? Simba, what are you doing over there, mister? Huh?
It is quitting time now. So let's load up Beau and get the hell out of here. Don't do it, Beau. Come on. And it looks like we've got a storm a-coming. Okay, the situation just got a little more real, as they say. Yeah, we figured to bring Joy over for a quick visit. We haven't seen her in a week. Whoops. There. Nice job, Beau, every time. It's getting boring. Oh, let's do that again. Oh, close. We got a bucket full of harvest. It's pretty good. Joy's carrying that chicken. I think she wants to go home. Anyways, I'd like to allocate at least a half an hour of dog time for Joy. Good morning, Beau. Good morning. Well, it's Wednesday morning, 18 March 2026. It's 12 minutes after 6 a.m. and the climate is 50 degrees Fahrenheit. It's going to be another scorcher today. It's days like this I wish our California-style government had the power to increase the motor fuels taxes for 2 or 3 days to help with the temperatures. And they're not doing that. We looked at the phone forecast. It's going to cool back down come Saturday, which would be a nice respite. We're out here at Beau this morning, just starting the morning poop walk. We're also on a dogtarian mission. We're hauling some water for Rudy. Rudy has his handlers haul his own water, but he prefers Beau's for whatever reason. Well, the first poop of the day is in the bag. I'm gonna sit myself with it. Don't do it, Beau. Come on. Oh, we made it to Coyote Corner. Crossing the diagonal. That's a duck. Now you can see here Beau's probably on the scent of a rabbit. Yeah. I just saw a shooting star, which means we're out too early in the morning. If I could see something like that, it was interesting and quick. That's Rudy up ahead. Beau was playing it awful cagily this morning. Today's the first day in months. I'm not wearing a sleep cap. Also, I'm not wearing wool socks. So it's definitely the end of the good season. I'll give you an update on my toe tip frostbite situation. It did not turn gangrenous, which is good. It's fully healed. Next year I'm going to start transitioning, as they say in California, New York, and other such states, to wool socks a little earlier in the good season. Do not want a repeat of that. Almost lost a toe. My middle toe, if you count the thumb on the right foot, if you consider the big toe a thumb, I guess. There's a good look at Rudy. It's always good to see Rudy in the morning. It's been a pretty mellow walk because of the climate, I'm guessing. Even Rudy is somewhat subdued. There's Beau. Whoops. And Beau certainly never has any problem with her butt gland. She's always correcting it like that. Samson, on the other hand, doesn't know how to do that. Last year, after 16 hours of pool party, he got really laid up with his anal gland and actually had to go to the vet for it to be expressed. It's a good term for that delicate procedure. I don't want to get any more into that, actually. Well, we're back at the coal face. The time is 7:51 a.m. And the climate is 50 degrees Fahrenheit still. A rabbit is in the barn right there. Beau did not see him though. And that's why we need Simba out here someday. The time now is 10:15 a.m. I'm doing a mental health micro break, stretching my legs, stretching Beau's legs. What she'll typically do is just lounge around. Then I have to kind of force walk her here into the back 40. That's why we need Rudy here also. He likes to kind of take little walks with Beau. The problem with the golden retriever breeders is they're so people oriented that they like to take all their activities with the peoples. Not a whole lot happening back here. There's a good look at Beau's backside, I guess. Well, it's quitting time now. Time to load Beau up and get her home and get her fed. I got a baby binky for Beau, but I think she's too tired. We've already eaten dinner and everything. We're about to head over to the couch. But she might be too tired to do a baby binky. The problem is that Beau works these 8-hour work days minimum, and she doesn't take power naps like most dogs get to do. So she's always on the ragged edge when I bring her home. So maybe some energy from the sugar-free peanut butter. Seriously? Grizzly bear. Well, it's Thursday morning, 19 March 2026. The time is 8 a.m. and the climate is 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Late start today because we could not get to sleep last night because of the climate in the bedroom. I considered putting up the portable AC unit, but it's not quite time. But it's getting there. I got a meeting in a half an hour, so we're gonna do a quick poop walk. Yeah, and also the morning was kind of snake bit. I was halfway to work and I forgot to check that I had written to the US government. I needed to mail it in to get that off my plate. It's important to pay your taxes so the government can provide essential services and charities to others. And that is the purpose of the government. It's charitable redistribution. I expect Beau to poop here pretty quick. But not necessarily in the middle of the road there. She just got a thorn in her paw pad. Definitely, there are a lot of signs that we're entering the bad season, where goat heads start to bloom. The bedroom gets too hot to even sleep in. And other signs, ticks. I think that's a new fly tipping zone. I don't recall seeing that in all the previous walks we've done. I could be wrong. Poop update, there has not been none yet. Waiting on it. The first poop of the day's in the bag. Now we got a truck coming down the road, so I got to close the distance here. Oh, this is not good. That's a femur. Hey, Beau, move your butt. Move it, move it, move it. A lot of times, the golden retriever will enjoy rolling on a dead animal part, and that's just what happened here today. Yeah. we didn't even reach the turnaround spot, but we got to head back. Due to time constraints. We're going to be a little bit late to that meeting. It's non-participatory, so it'll be okay. Well, it's quitting time now. It's been a hellacious work day. But now it's time to load Beau up out of here. Good morning, Beau. Do you need a few more minutes? Well, it's Friday, 20 March 2026, 6:04 a.m. and the climate is 59 degrees Fahrenheit. Today marks the first day of the bad season. There are 275 days till winter 2026. The correlation there is during the spring and summer months, more folks here drive their cars around and burn more motor fuel, and that changes the climate for the next 6 months, and then driving slows. And then the climate cools. So there are seasonal patterns, and it's based on motor fuels. Here in the state of Washington, we try to control the climate by the third highest motor fuels tax in the country. So we're doing our part. We're out here at Beau this morning, just starting the morning poop walk on the trail of Rudy. The first poop of the day is in the bag. We're about 3/4. That was a deer, that was not Rudy. And all I know was a deer because you could hear him crashing through the trees. The coyote would not crash through the trees like that. Where the hell's Rudy? Hold up, Beau. Okay, I just saw a light yonder. Yeah, right there. That's Rudy's handlers. And Rudy won't be far behind. In fact, he might be in front. Okay, Beau's gonna make her move. Good morning, Rudy. Good morning. Well, today being the first day of the bad season, it's also the first day of tick watch. The deer have all come out of hibernation, and they are the main carriers of the ticks out here. Normally we wait till April 1st to really start to having them concerns, but because of the climate change, the tick season is coming earlier and earlier each year, and our motor fuels taxes here in the state of Washington are not high enough to combat even the ticks. They'll be babies this time of year, so we ain't gonna see them till they grow bigger generally, but it's definitely gonna be time to pay more of the attention to Beau, who's not in frame. She's hanging back with the ladies and not quite sure what Rudy's up to, but anyways. All right, here's Beau. There's Rudy. It's always good to see Rudy in the morning for obvious reasons. Such a good dog. Yeah, rabbit just crossed the path. That's the path the rabbit just come up on. You could even call it a path. Well, I'm back from my fitness journey. I'm 25% toward the annual fitness goal. Now, it looks like Beau did enjoy a nice power nap. The goal for this afternoon is to get one in ourselves together. Might be too hot, though. Might have to do it in the basement. Hey, Rudy. Let's load you up.
My brother's in the hospital, so I'm going up to the hospital. And 11 o'clock, I'm going to take my test. And I'll be sure to have my cell phone with me.
Load up. Let's take a second dog to work day today. I only got about 3 to 4 hours to complete, and it's good when we do these half days for Beau to have basically her best friend with her. I mean, besides me, somebody else for Beau to annoy and harass. Well, we're back at the coal face. Rudy's got no green collar on. He don't need it. You don't need it none. Let's go, Beau. Come on. Time is 9:26 and the climate is 63 degrees Fahrenheit. Like I said, this ain't gonna be a particularly long work day. I got some ends that are loose that need to be tied up a little bit. Actually, I have no clue what level of hell occurred over last night from Japan, but I know what I need to do today. It ain't gonna be much. But first, I gotta get Beau out of the rig. Come on, Beau. Seriously? Rudy's looking for the balls. We've put them away for the season. We'll provide a couple.
You want to wrestle? Yeah. You want to wrestle?
Look at Beau, just sitting there like a princess. Hey, Rudy. Let's go see if we can find Rudy a rabbit. Hey, seriously? We definitely need a couple more dogs here in lockdown. Where's Rudy? I think Rudy's here in the shop. Every time. There's been a lot of barking. Nicely done, Rudy. Well, let's get Rudy in the office, do some office work. Well, it's quitting time now. There's a lot of barking out here just 30 seconds ago, but that wouldn't be Beau. Beau don't bark unless there's an emergency. Let's load you up, Beau. Rudy always has a high level of enthusiasm. It's a great thing. He doesn't want to leave. Load up. Come on now, load up. Load. Nice job, Beau. I don't know what to do. I can't get Rudy to load up, Beau. Let's play a waiting game, I guess. That's not a good idea. Let's work a little harder. I managed to load him up. Clay had to help a little bit, so now we're headed back. I hope you had a pretty good day, Rudy. Looks like you did. Just a happy dog. Concierge door-to-door service. I'm gonna check and see if April's home. If not, we're gonna take Rudy home with us so he's not alone. I feel okay just walking through Rudy's backyard. It's fine. Oh. That's a kitty cat. Well, the time is 1:22. We got Rudy off safely. Now it's time for that early Friday afternoon power nap that we worked so hard for the entire week. Well, I'm back home now. I had to do a quick rancid meat run. This is from Rudy. That's not rancid. I prepped that this morning. However, I'm going to also add this piece of rancid meat to the barbecue this afternoon. I'm going to look for Beau. I didn't put her outside, nor did I take her with me because of the climate. And also, oh, there she is. She spent all day outside with Rudy pretty much. But it looked like she was upstairs again doing another nap. I'm gonna prep this other meat. It's my favorite kind of new steak. It's chuck steak. It's like the best tasting steak. You could see there the dandelions are coming in good. And my expensive geofabric lasted 1 year. So that is a bunch of BS for sure. I don't know what to do with the landscaping. I might redo it and put like 10 layers. What I need to do is salt the earth there, from there all the way across, with the exception of that strange Japanese maple. Anyway, we're not doing any yard work today. We're gonna do it tomorrow. It's supposed to be a bit cooler, back to normal climate. I just checked the weather app on the phone there. The heat wave is over. It's 71 degrees now, but it's going to be 60s and come here on out for the next foreseeable week. Seriously? Yeah, we're getting pretty excited. Nicely done, Beau. Well, here I am mid-slicing. This is a New York strip, my favorite cut of beef. Is that okay or what? Whoa. One more piece of this. This is from Rudy. Rudy really enjoys good beef. Beau's got a little bit of that New York strip. And also, we got to finish this tri-tip. That's from Monday, I think. Sunday. Holy cow. So I boycotted tri-tip. I discovered last week when I cooked it up that it's just not a meat that I enjoy that much. Look at that hump on Beau's back. Strong shoulders. Like a little buffalo. Well, there's my burrito I assembled. I had a piece of the chuck right here. Chuck steak is the best beef in the world. It is tender as hell. I don't know why people crock-pot it. It is insanely tender and delicious. We'll have that probably tomorrow.